So in this video we've got a couple of replays in the Tier 6 Premium Boilermaker. This is the equipment I've got. Optics, rammer, vertical stabilizers. I've got camouflage on it. I've got the consumables that I usually run. I did experiment with the traction system, but it didn't really have any benefit. This is the crew I've got. Fairly standard. Got the 4 standard ones along with situational awareness and camouflage expertise. So I think because this was before I applied the camouflage to it, this is when I initially bought it. Just wanted to see how it worked. So I'm just coming up onto this position on corners that I like to take. Just anyone that's coming through the middle. As you can see, it's got the tracks on the side and on the front. That is actually spaced armor. That's not just cosmetic. That will absorb HE, heat rounds, and is an additional little bit of layer of armor. So that's a really good positive of this tank. It's around the turret as well, so it's really good. I bought this tank because I really like the Tech Tree Firefly. I really enjoyed that tank. It was more mobile than this one. The Boilermaker it is a bit sluggish compared to the Firefly, but I think it is a really good tank. I do like those style of tanks. So I'm quite bottom tier in this one. As you can see, I've got this SU-130 PM coming around on me. I've got a defender as well. I don't think I'm going to stand any real chance of going through, but we do on the side. He was slap side on. Immediately load the premium. Just want to get out of there really, because I feel that SU is going to YOLO around the corner, but we're getting support from this medium. I feel if I just turn around and flee, it's not going to turn out well for me. So we've got this Iron Rain. I do want to try and track it just in place, but yeah, I'm just so concerned with this SU-130 PM here. Get tracked by something, not too sure what that was. Don't think it's been spotted, so just going to reverse out of there completely. So quite a slow start at the moment, just one shot of damage in. The medium that came around to help me is now left. So I feel that at any point something's going to push around that corner. Looks like that TD, not too sure if it was the SU-130 or the Iron Rain. I think it's the SU-130 still. Seems to have gone the other way. So at this point, I'm thinking where we've made a push through the town, it's pretty much pointless me going backwards, because it looks like we've secured the lower half of the map, so there's just no damage down there. Just going to inch my way forward. I feel that as soon as I get spotted, something on that hill over sort of the C1 area is going to... So at this point I'm just charging, pop the food. It's not focused on me at all. It takes a shot into the... shuts the KV2 down. It's ammo rack by the look of it, so it's just trying to run. And yeah, I targeted by something, but I just want to get that out of the game. So we've got a very dangerous tank destroyer out of the game. Still concerned that there's stuff up on the hill that's going to fire across. So I do want to charge across and get behind that rock over there. I do that, but take a massive hit from, I think that must have been the SU-152. But we get a nice shot into the Leo. I mean, I think with hindsight it's brilliant. I should have really just stayed behind that house and tried to move, but looks like every time I move out I get spotted. I thought that was my mistake when I was playing, that I didn't wait for 6 cents to go off, but when I did break cover they were spotting me anyway. Quite eager to get some revenge on this guy. It seems to be taking damage from something, and it does get taken out, so unfortunately no revenge for me, but we've got 1,000 damage, so we've got our fire for effect ribbon that I like to get, which is do your health in as damage. Now we've got the equalizer, so just pop in the field. I want to get as many shots as I can. That first shot missing was A bit of a shame, but get 2 in now. See if we get a 3rd. We shut it down. So yeah, quite a slow start on that game. Picked up in the second half. Really took sort of a, pushed it. So got MVP out of that. Got 3 kills as well. So being bottom tier. Yeah, good game in Boilermaker. So yeah, on to the second game. So the second game is on Ghost Town. Tend to just stay on the outskirts when I'm in a light or a medium. As you can see, this one is a bit later, so I do now have the camouflage on it. So just going down sort of the 9 line, there's a nice spot down in sort of J9, J0 that's quite good. You can play this tank hold down, it's got quite a nice bit of gun depression. I think overall it's it is a medium, but just like the Firefly, you can kind of use it like a turreted tank destroyer, sort of hanging back. That's how they were used in real life. It's got the gun to do that at tier 6. So yeah, that's how I tend to use it, sort of a medium TD type of hybrid type of thing. So just getting nudged by my ally. I got the Citadel just out in the open, so yeah, just gonna do a couple of shots in there. Got the light tank hiding in the corner over there. Just making a mental note of that, because at some point I'm sure there's going to be a light tank zooming across the front of us. Track the enemy Boilermaker, another ally tracks it in place, so just trying to put some shots in. And there's the light tank, so get a nice shot into the VK28. That's a really nice light tank as well. But yeah, shut that one down. We've got the food pop just to help the reload, but since it's popped, I'm just going to move forward just to help with the view range. We've pushed the town quite nicely. Enemy team kind of looks like a split sort of around sort of the top left of the corner. But we've got another Citadel just sitting there. I know it was given away for free recently. But I don't think it's tracked. It's just sitting there. So I'm just reversing back, just trying to be as hold down as I can, whilst maintaining shots on the lower plate. So yeah, I was thinking at the time, I hear things of free tanks being given away and they're not used properly. But I think that was the first example I could notice of that. So the enemy team, they've pushed along sort of the B line. Quite concerned that they're just going to sort of flood down, so I'm going to go around the left here, just where our heavies are pushing back up through. I feel that inevitably someone's going to go on the cap. But it looks like they've got lots of TDs left, so looks like they're just sort of camping on corners. Got this 87, which is a really, really tough little tank, but it's stationary, and we're just hitting the cupola, so it's not aiming at us. So it looks like it's tracked as well, which is helping a lot. And yeah, we're just holding R2 down. As you can see, the gun's quite accurate. It is a really nice tank. It's a good one. But I would definitely, if you're thinking of getting this or the Firefly 5C, unless it's on a really good sort of weekly offer or personal offer, just grind for the Tech Tree Firefly, because you might find that you don't like the Firefly. in which case at least you didn't pay for a Firefly. So we're winning this quite easily now, just going around, just try and get as much damage at the end as possible. I've got quite a lot of hit points, so don't mind just sitting here in front of the T-29, but let's get it shut down. We've got a light tank left, the Rover. Really nice light tank as well, actually. Just waiting for the auto-lock shot to line up, and it does. Knock the engine out, and our allies take it down. So yeah, a couple of really good games in the Boilermaker. The first one obviously was, we were very much bottom tier. That one was pretty much a tier 6 game, tier 6, tier 7 game. Would I recommend buying it? If it's on a weekly or a personal offer and you like the Firefly, then definitely. The only thing to consider is that the Firefly 5C or VC, however you want to say it, that's more closer to the actual tech tree one, so that's a bit faster. But yeah, hope you like the video.